Hey guys, welcome back to the Game Replay. I'm DavetheUsher. The game we're playing is Final Fantasy X HD Remaster for the Sony PlayStation 4. Okay, and this should do it for our backtracking escapades. There should be a Jek sphere here. There should be, but no, there's not gonna be. I think this is like a good place to put one. And it's kind of semi out of the way, you know, like you don't have to ever come back up here, I guess. You know, like at the Mihen High Road, or well, past it. Well, no, technically, yeah, at the Mihen High Road, down below, on the low road, and then at the Operation Mihen place, the battlefield. Anyway, here we are, up here. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be the same old, or what if something crazy happens, like a gunfight? That would be awesome. I have quit the Crusaders and have joined the warrior monks to protect the temple. The warrior monk I respect most is Sir Auron, the legendary guardian of High Summoner Braska. Well then. When we were training in the forest, I was confident the operation would succeed. But looking back now, I've come to realize how foolish and naive we were. It was a mistake to go against the precepts that have stood for 1,000 years. The Crusaders of Kilika will disband soon and regroup as warrior monks. I still have terrible nightmares of sin attacking our port. As a monk, I should be strong enough to confront my fears, but I cannot. I'm so ashamed. I recognize your face, Sonny. You were here praying for victory, right? Yeah, I guess I was. I selected the option, didn't I? Your sin's gone far away. My prayers were answered. Okay. Well, how do you know? You hear? What if he's, like, right behind this wall, like,
Hello. Hello, I'm Sin. How are you? I'm going to eat you now. And then I'm going to vomit up my toxin all over your face. Blah, blah, blah. Have fun not remembering anything. Right, Bailey? Right, bud? I'm doing recording. I'm doing some recording, buddy boy. Over there looking at me, talking to myself in this room. I sang the hymn to the monk since he was feeling sad. He smiled and gave me a pat on the head. What happened to the Crusaders? They all look so sad. Alright, we're done here. And I guess if you miss any Bhed primers, you can come back and pick them up during your backtracking, right? Yeah, sure, of course. There's one or two you may not be able to get to, though, ever again. Like the one on the ship, you know, with the chocobo lady. You can't go down there anymore. You can't go down the stairs at all. You just go to bed and wake up. Well, you saw. Are you guys growing tomatoes? Tomato. Tomatoes. Those tomatoes, you know, little baby ones. They're just starting out, or is that something else? Cherries? No, I don't think those are cherries. Why am I thinking about that so much? I was the captain of the Kilika Beasts in my youth. After Lord O'Holland took me under his wing, I followed the ways of Yevon. Thanks for the backstory. The temple must also bear responsibility for Operation Mihen. If we had spent more time spreading the word of Yevon, the Crusaders may have thought twice about it. Alright, so I think that's all there is to do here. I guess we can redo Cloister of Trials stuff again, you know? And we have the opportunity to do that again and again at all the temples, for now. The Kilika Beasts may have lost the tournament, but I believe their fighting spirit has given courage to the people of Spira. The Besaid Aurochs have done well this year. Lord O'Holland must have been watching over them. And finally, a couple of Kilika Beasts right here. Nizarut and Damn! He should stop wasting his time with all those poses and devote more time to praying. Yeah, once we win the tournament next year, this will be my victory pose. Haha. Yeah, we can go back in. Alright, so we're done. We're done with Kilika. I'm just going to run through the forest real fast. Doesn't take too long. And then we're going to jump on the boat, and we're going to head over to Besaid, check out Besaid again, see what they're doing. I mean, come on, we all have to have, like, a big fondness of Besaid, because that's where you kind of start out at, pretty much. And, I don't know, it's kind of like the hometown, you know? Where you start out in a Final Fantasy game is always a big deal. You know, let's choose one. Final Fantasy VI. We start out in Narshe. Yeah, Narshe's Final Fantasy VI. Narshe's Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, Narshe and Final Fantasy VI. That's a big one. Another one. Final Fantasy IV. Well, technically, you start out in Mysidia, don't you? Kinda do, but yeah, not really. You like kinda just see it. You don't really know what's going on, especially if you're playing it for the first time. You're like, oh, where's this? I don't know. This night dude's killing people, and they're in an airship, and that's it. So, I mean, it's pretty much Baron, right? That's where you start out. That place is awesome. Baron Castle, yeah. That's a good one. Oh, what else? Well, Final Fantasy VII. Run away. Final Fantasy VII. Well, you start out with bombing the Midgar reactor, right? I guess, well, Midgar technically, but I suppose the slums. One of the slums you never get back to ever again, either. Yeah, that Sector 7 slum's gone forever. The Wall Market area? I mean, it's kind of there too. But I guess you could just say the slums, you know, round it all together. Eh, let's get kind of technically off Final Fantasy, but it's still there. Chrono Trigger, you know, the Millennial Fair and the town. I mean, definitely the Millennial Fair place, though. I mean, Millennial Fair is awesome. Final Fantasy IX, Alexandria. The town of Alexandria. That was kind of a big one, too, I thought. Final Fantasy IX's beginning, intro, and, like, first couple hours, that's a pretty good way to start a Final Fantasy game. I'm very... And not at first, either. I know I'm just kind of talking and not really doing anything. But, yeah, Final Fantasy IX's beginning couple of hours, actually, I feel is underrated. Let's go. We're going to Besaid Island, folks. So, I mean, yeah, Final Fantasy X, what do you got? You got, well, Xanarkin technically, again, but no, it's Besaid, man, and Besaid. It's a big one. So, out of all the Final Fantasy games, and, I don't know, throw in, like, Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, Final Fantasy Tactics, throw that stuff in, too. Out of all those, out of all that groupage, I guess you could say Square Games, what, like, beginning starting point do you think was always... the best, the most, like, epic, you know? Was it that whole intro in Final Fantasy IX with all the Alexandria stuff? Was it in Final Fantasy X right here, from Xanarkin to Besaid, you know? Final Fantasy VI, that whole beginning with Narshe, I still remember getting Final Fantasy VI. I came home from school, my mom picked it up for me while I was at school. That and Mortal Kombat 2 for the SNES, both came out, like, the same day, I believe. But anyway, oh yeah, man. And I sat down on the carpet, and I told this, well, I didn't tell this story, but I mentioned this in a video. It could have been this walkthrough of Final Fantasy VII. Sitting down on that old blue carpet, beat up blue carpet, or on my beanbag, and starting Final Fantasy VI for the first time. And you'll never get that feeling again. I swear, you get it more as a kid. Things are always more epic as a kid. Video games are going to improve, technology is going to improve, and there's going to be crazy stuff that blows our minds and all that.
But when you're a kid, it's always extra special, no matter what generation you live in. Could be Atari, could be Nintendo, could be Sony PlayStation, Xbox stuff. Doesn't matter, man. It'll never be the same. So anyway, let's talk to the people here, and we'll continue on the Besaid. My husband used to be a pro blitzer, and I was his goalie. Whether in a tournament or in life, we're the best partners.
Trying to talk to the old guy.
When I die, I want to have a grand sending to the Farplane. I'll ask them to reserve the Lucas Stadium for the ceremony. I wouldn't mind having a bevy of young maidens crying their hearts out for me either. Well, it'll probably be a long time before I'm sent to the Farplane, though.
Husband and wife? These two?
Isn't that funny? Man, a little bit of an age gap. I wonder if they're related. It looks like they're married. Don't give me such nonsense. What's wrong with you, girl?
Hey, Pooch. Where you going?
Ever since sin got to him, my partner has turned into a gutless wonder. He used to be so dependable, but now he just stares into the sea with terror in his eyes. Sin's toxin probably got to him. I hope the cool sea breeze cures him soon. The SS Leaky is funded by Yevon. It doesn't cost a single gil, even when I take my dogs on board with me. Do you like dogs? I just adore them. Good boy, good boy.
Yeah, I'm a dog lover. Actually, in the latest Final Fantasy VII vids I was recording, I mentioned a blurb about how my wife and I are kind of contemplating getting another dog, and we were looking at another Chihuahua in particular. Right, Bailey? He just jumped down off his chair. Right, bud? Bailey, you do well with other dogs. You used to live with another dog before I took you in. Who happened to be a Vizsla breed. Vizslas are a nice breed, by the way. Yippee! Hoo-hoo! Yay! Yippee! Hey, stop that! Just watch what your big sis is doing and learn. Yeah! What's going on here? I brought these children along to teach them how to become merchants, but all they do is play. Ugh. Alright, well, probably because they're kids? Hey, come down here! What are you so happy about? Oh, alright, alright. Happy, happy, goody, goody! Ugh. Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? What, he steal your food? Hey, come down here! Yeah, stole his food. Hey, you. You were on the ship when Sin attacked us, right? I've been afraid of the sea ever since then. I'm so afraid it'll come back I can't even concentrate on my work. I should probably find a new job on land somewhere. They put me on watch duty since I can't handle my old post anymore. Whenever I'm on watch, I keep thinking that Sin's gonna come back for us. I can't stop shaking. Oh, I'm so pathetic. You don't say! We'll get her to Kilika, we will. Okay, what else is there to do here? We're running around. Anyone over on this side? Oh, no. That's who the guy was talking about. We'll go inside here. And this time around, we have a Jack Sphere. Not on the other boat, but on this boat. Let's check it out. Good stuff.
After you get that Aeon from Besaid, where are we going?
Back the way we came.
Then we go north from Bhed and climb Mount Gagazet. Beyond it lies Zanarkand. Zanarkand, huh? It's been in ruins for 1,000 years, right? So the legends say. No one knows for sure. It still could be your Zanarkand. Thanks for trying, Orin. I thought if I went with you guys, I might find a way to go back. But it's not that easy. I'm sorry. No need to apologize, Braska. It's not your fault. I should be thinking about fighting Sin now anyway. Zanarkand can wait. But I will find my way back. Be careful, Jekt. Hey, I'll be alright. You're the one that should be careful. Wouldn't want your little girl to cry. She'll be alright. She's strong. Like her mother was.
That's a good one. That was a good one, yeah. You always want them to be real long. At least I do. Okay, let's talk to the ship people here. It's a miracle this ship can still sail after the stomping Sin gave her. But I fear some of my crew will never recover from the ordeal. Let's hope that the Great Sea will ease the pain of a battered sailor. There was talk about warrior monks coming on board to guard the ship. But the captain declined the offer. We can take care of ourselves, he said. If Sin can't sink the ship, nothing can. We're guaranteed a safe voyage. I mean, yeah, what are the odds Sin attacks this ship again? Or I don't know. It's a game of gambling, you know, Russian roulette, kinda. Oh no, too bad I'm not on the Thunder Plains, because I think outside right now, it's evening, or night, really. I think it's getting ready for a little thunderstorm action outside. Yeah, too bad I'm not in the Thunder Plains, so hopefully you guys don't pick that up. Go ahead and rest down below. We'll be there by the time you wake up. So going to rest now? Yeah, thanks. I need your permission, or... And here we are. Oh, and they're playing the sad farewell music for Yuna. Oh, okay. That new plan must be working. I mean, I haven't seen Sin around, have you? What's the new plan? Oh ho ho ho! Have I news for you? Oh, the daughter of Lord Braska is to marry the leader of the Guado. What? Already knew, did you? Oh, you're no fun. We're heading for Kilika Island. All aboard? Not just yet. Okay, I was just kind of curious as to what would happen. Alright, well, do you know where I'm going now? Yeah, you do. Since I'm playing Final Fantasy VII at the same time, right now, currently, as this walkthrough, I just recently was at Costa del Sol in that game, and you know, beaches and beaches. Beaches in that game, beaches in this game. I think there should be more people here on the beaches. Well, you know, different worlds, right? Different worlds. This is Spira, and that's not. In Spira, there's a big Godzilla well, you know, there's a lot of monsters in all these games, right? I mean, come on. But no, still, this is all about Sin, and all the people ever think about is Sin, the Destroyer. You know, he's like this planet's Unicron, and they all live in fear. I guess we don't have time to go on vacation to like a Caribbean island type place and lay on the beach in like chairs like they do on Costa del Sol beaches. Yeah, so I mean, I was gonna say there should be more people on the beach. There's a couple, but there should be more activity, I think. When are the Yorks gonna come back? I heard the sailors gossip about Lady Yuna getting married? I should think Lady Yuna would be the last to marry and quit her pilgrimage. Yuna's still gonna journey, even after marrying.
Look at me! I'm Lady Yuna! I'll be a summoner when I grow up! There was a summoner here a while ago. One of his guardians was my age. His name was Passe or something. Ah, looks like Isaru, Michelangelo, and Passe have paid a... Or, I mean, Maroda have paid a visit to Besaid here. By the way, I feel like Broska and Orin and Jack had like a bad route. You know, back the way we came. I don't know, man. I mean, from Besaid to Kilika, from Kilika to Luca, from Luca to, you know, across the Jose High Road and all that stuff, or the Mihen High Road and all that stuff, to Jose and that temple, and then onward. That's a good route. Probably because it's a game and we're playing the game, and that's the route we take on this game. That's probably why it makes the most sense to me and you. Haha, alrighty. So anyway, have I mentioned that I really do enjoy the newly revised soundtrack? They did a good job, man. Sometimes I'm like anti-change. But you know what? With these HD releases of video games, these Final Fantasy games, or yeah, any HD release of anything, you know, whatever they're doing, whatever company, I am pro like HD remake type of changes to this and that, you know. Especially if you do have the option to kind of like retain the old version. And I guess we're just talking about music now, but eh.
I'll be right back.
Still, you know. So I'm just gonna get through this as fast as possible. You know the walk. It's not that bad. What was the first Final Fantasy game that the random battle music did not interrupt the music? Like, alright, so we have a random battle, and then the music restarts from the beginning. You know what I mean? Like in Final Fantasy IV, you're walking around the overworld, battle happens, you're out, and then, well, it doesn't pick up from where it left off. Rather, it starts, you know, from the beginning. They did it in 4, they did it in 6. Can't pray again. I'm playing through 7 right now, as you know. You think I would... I think 7, right? Yeah. I think 7 was the first. Good idea, right? I mean, you know, you want to hear the whole thing. When they do remakes, they should make that change so it doesn't... So it doesn't restart, so it just continues on, or I don't know. Thinking of the DS versions, I still gotta play those. I want to. So, here we are. Back where it all pretty much started, Besaid. You know what we're doing. Go from hut to hut, the temple, and then I guess we'll wrap it up. The Urok's put up a great fight this year. Walker's the best, yeah? I heard the Crusaders' operation failed. Maybe Luza and Guado will repent and come home. I could have... Shouldn't... Yeah, Luzu. Shouldn't he be back by now? He should be back.
Do not disturb our prayers, heathen! Oh! What? You? A guardian? That toxin still got to you, eh? Ha!
A summoner named Lord Usaru came to the village, but he left so soon. So soon? Probably after he finished his business. I wonder if we'll get more customers now that the ferry's up and running again. Hey, if you didn't pick up that second overdrive for Valfer, I think this dog would have it right now in here, or it would be next to the temple on the right side, on the ground. Eh. Yeah, I'm sure you got a lot of weapons that I want. Yeah. Yeah, no, who cares? So many sellers and merchants in this game of Final Fantasy X. Alright, next hut. Waka's hut. Where does Lulu live? Where does... Oh, well. And there's a lot of people here. Where do they all live? Oh, who cares? Oh, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten much all day. And I am hungry. I want some stew. Waka's stew. Waka's famous stew, man. You think it's a spicy stew? What do you guys think? Spicy or creamy? Like kind of a creamy type of soup stew? I'm pretty sure like a little bit of spice. Not crazy spicy, not like chili. A little spice. Luzu? Where is he? Huh. Just a bunch of empty beds without people to sleep in them. Okay, yeah, that's usually how it works. Like to take a rest? Gotta keep sharp, yeah? Maybe later. You know what? Maybe Luzu's inside the temple. I can't remember where he ends up. Gata! If you keep Gata alive, he ends up in here. In that hut, the Crusader hut. I guess Luzu's in the temple. Let's go in this hut. Oh! The Crusaders' operation failed as expected because they used Machina. I'm so scared of sin I can't think straight, but the old man will have my hide if I mess up. Even should sin come tomorrow, life is still the same today. We live and we work. I heard you whooped them good at the tournament in Luca. Well, maybe the Aurochs' winning will be good for the weaving business, yeah? Heard the Crusaders got their butts kicked. Well, they had it coming if you ask me. Hey! Ha! She came to... Oh, there she is. I don't know if I talked to her. When those children calling themselves Crusaders come back, they're in for a scolding. Another dog up here. Is that the same? I think it's the same dog and the same girl. I can't believe Waka's leaving the team. With you and Waka there, the Aurochs would have the winning streak of the century. Alright, and there was also another Jex sphere here too. I believe the overdrive would be up top on here, or... You know what, maybe I was just thinking of this the whole time. I knew there was something over here. Well, Jex sphere, let's check it out.
Smallest heap of huts I ever seen.
Now, that looks like a fine place to live. Orin.
My lord.
When this is over, could you bring Yuna here? I want her to lead a life far away from this conflict.
You have my word. I will bring her here.
Thank you, Orin. You're a good friend.
What are you guys doing? Let's go! I'm so hungry I could eat a shoopuf whole.
Sorry. Well, let's go then.
And there you go. That's going to be the last Jex sphere for now. There's more spheres out there. There's a couple more. But for now, we're pretty much done with that because we're done our backtracking. A summoner named Lord Isaru came to the village, but he left so soon. I can't believe Operation Mihan was a failure. I just can't. They lost, man. They lost it. It's hard to talk to these people sometimes. I heard Kilika was attacked, yeah? What if Besaid's next? God, so many people come in. So many come in and out of this temple. I kinda got to liking this town. Maybe I'll give up seafaring. think a lot of the people that go in and out only say like one thing. Where'd that other guy go? You know me, I'm trying to... I know sin's out there, but if I don't go out, my family won't eat.
I'm sure Lady Una will have lots of stories when she gets back.
Of course. Interesting. Let's go inside. So yeah, everyone, I guess we're pretty much done.
It's the Machina's fault that so many of our crusaders died. So many lives wasted. And for what gain? You should watch yourself. Never go against the teachings.
Isn't this guy gonna be mad at us? I hear you've become a guardian.
May you guard Lady Una well. Lady Una defeats sin. Soon.
Oh, what a weird room. Just the way you walk around it.
I just pray everyone makes it back okay. Please.
Side rooms. Good old side rooms. Gotta love those side pockets. Let us greet the Crusaders warmly when they arrive. Returning them to the true path is my duty as a follower of Yevon. It appears the summoner's pilgrimage goes well. Very good. Very good. Man, I'm gonna wrap this part up just in time. I think it's about to storm outside. Won't have to worry about losing the power. Shutting off and wasting this whole recording, and you'll never see it and hear my voice and commentary. And has that happened before? I've mentioned this kind of recently, actually, on some vid. Yeah, it's happened like once or twice. One time was like the storm. Another time it was something else. Power just like shut off.
One of my friends is on your ship. I'll pray for both of you.
Yeah, it's happened like 2 times.
I'm sure Lady Una will have lots of stories when she gets back. Where is Luzu? I could have sworn he made it back to the village.
Come on, I looked at everything. You look better than you did yesterday. Has Sin's toxin weakened its grip? Yesterday? If I stayed at the inn, I guess that would have made a little more sense. Oh, they should have changed that one. That is not right. Alright, see you later. The summoner undergoes the trials. We must not interfere. Oh, who's undergoing trials? It couldn't be Asaru. He left, right? Donna? No, why would Donna be over here? Because they were over by Macalania too, right? Remember? Bartello came out of the woods. And then he got all pumped up. It must be Asaru still, huh? I mentioned this. There's got to be more summoners than just Yuna and Asaru and Donna and, I mean, technically Seymour, right? I mean, is there any others out there that we know of? No? I don't know where Luzu is. Huh. I thought he was just outside the village, praying at that statue thingy. And then maybe in the temple or maybe here. I remember Guado totally being in here. That is really odd. I know, we do see him again. Maybe he hasn't made his way back until we can do, like, backtracking again here. Maybe that's the deal. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Alright, that concludes our backtracking, everyone. I'm just gonna kind of run up here in case I was crazy and I totally missed Luzu up here, which I know I didn't. And there's a save Spira there anyway.
I'll be right back.
So yeah, off the clock, I'm gonna journey all the way back. I'll save you the trouble of watching those parts, right? He should be up here, but he's not. Unless I am crazy. Yeah, if he was like, no, man. Well. I also like how Titus automatically turns around. What's up with that? Ah, come on. Well, yeah, there you go, guys. Backtracking is oops. Didn't mean to do that. Backtracking is concluded. You can cancel. It should be return, not cancel. Backtracking's concluded. I'm going to pick up right where I left off in Macalania and then continue the story from there. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Of course, let me know those comments. Tell me what you think. Like always, everyone, you can follow me on all my social media pages, as well as my brand new Patreon. Go give it a look-see. It's pretty cool, interesting, fun stuff. I'm DavetheUsher for the Game Replay. Stay tuned for the next part of Final Fantasy X. I'll see you guys next time. I am out.